Yes, everyone, it is official. Christopher Landon is no longer part of Scream 7. Apparently, he exited the project a few weeks ago, and he is just letting us know officially he is no longer the director for Scream 7. I'm a little torn on this since, on the record, I did not think he was a good pick, even apart from the recent controversy with Melissa. And let me get to that real quickly for the people who are totally new to Scream. But essentially, Melissa, who played Sam, was fired for making some pro Palestinian remarks on social media. And Spyglass, and people may not like me bring this up, but it is true, Spyglass, the production company, is managed by several Jewish people. So apparently they felt she was being anti Semitic and they fired her. Now, Landon, as far as I know, was not part of that. He did not approve of it. However, he really didn't defend Melissa either. He just thought, well, I'm not responsible. Stop blaming me. Stop screaming at me. I don't think he had the best reaction to the news, frankly, of her firing. So I'm not entirely sad to see him go, but I don't wish him any ill will. I hope he does better in future projects. I don't hate the man, but I think for this, the Wes Craven franchise, he wasn't the right pick. It just didn't seem like he had either the talent or resolve to do the best job. So even apart from the controversy, I don't think he would have done a good job anyway. As for Scream 7 itself, well, it just feels like a complete mess. They just don't seem to have any good direction, and they've lost the major people. Jenna Ortega apparently will not be a part of this either. Nev Campbell, rumor that she may come back, but she's not confirmed that. So they don't really seem to have the major stars. They're going to have to change the story radically from Scream 6. And the plans they had for Scream 7, frankly, don't make sense to me. They aren't very impressive. They don't involve bringing back Stu, and the actor who played Stu is on the record. They haven't contacted him. So this just feels like an incredibly big mess. It's all Spyglass's fault. They've completely ruined this franchise. The best move would be to sell the rights and just cut their losses, but given their record of being very cheap, not paying Nev properly, and now with Melissa, and now Landon is moving away from the project, they just seem to have a record of making a lot of bad decisions. But instead of correcting themselves, they just double down, keep going further and further. And even after all this, it's very unpopular what they did, and the fandom is pretty overwhelmingly negative as to their management of the franchise. They're probably going to keep it, and they're going to keep going at least a little bit longer. But I don't see them even putting this out in 2025. I would assume it's going to be up to 2026 for them to put it out. But again, miracles can happen. And there is a part of the Scream fandom that doesn't care about these controversies. They just want to see the films. I understand that. I respect that. But I don't think Melissa acted improperly. What is going on in the Middle East is horrifying. Even if you are pro Israeli, there is no denying they have committed atrocities. So it's just a very terrible situation all around. Miracles can happen. Maybe they'll get a miracle script, get some new stars. Anything can happen. They do have a talented cast. They do have some good people working on this. But given what the production company has done and is doing and will probably continue to be doing, I just think it's dead on arrival. And this is just confirming clearly that many people don't want to be a part of this. Now, he hasn't confirmed it's because of Melissa being fired, but it's definitely a factor of why he moved away. It's just become very, very polarized. I can't say Spyglass is totally incompetent. They did a good job with Hellraiser, but at this point, I just don't have any confidence in them as a company or as people with integrity. So at this point, Scream 7 is pretty much dead. It would be a ton of miracles for this thing to make sense or work. And that's where we are with Scream 7. Officially, Christopher Landon is gone. So they've got quite a road ahead to salvage this franchise. And there we are.